Good morning. We are in the kitchen doing Sunday breakfast. Rose is going to start with putting the waffles on the trays here. We are making strawberry breakfast shortcakes with eggs on the side. Go for it. Am I putting all of them? Yeah. We each get 2, so count those out. Eight of them. 8 of them. Okay. The waffles we are using are the multi-grain from Harris Teeter. Alright, they're preheated. You want to put them in or you want me to put them in?
I'll put them in.
You don't need a oven mitt. She's so scared. She wants to do it, but she's scared to get burnt. Just don't touch the rack.
Yeah, that's what
There you found the chicken book. I did. That's fine. Do it on the second rack. We'll get it. Close it up. And then we gotta read the instructions. 3 minutes. Yep, so you just set the timer. Very good. So she preheated the oven to 375 as it said on the box. And then set the timer. And while that's going, put this back in that and in the freezer. We can do when it's ready. So that's just about done. Now we're going to go over here. And we're going to set this up and get our beautiful eggs from our ladies in here for breakfast. Yes. Yes. The off button? Nope. Yep. Alright, so since I'm getting pretty bad shells, we're going to do 1 plate at a time. Okay.
Should we add cheese to it?
No. I don't think we'll need cheese.
Okay. It was just a thought that came to mind. When we're done making breakfast, is that when you want me to go get Sissy?
Yeah. As we're plating it up.
Well, I don't have.
We'll plate Daddy's up first.
I don't have.
We'll put 4 plates right here. I need a plate over here, Rose.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where anything has went. Okay. No.
On top of each other for now.
Now that's how it stays. When you look at the picture, that's how it is.
And then I'll just add the yogurt and strawberries on top
The yogurt
of
goes
that
right
one.
in the middle. Strawberries go around. Look at the picture, you'll see. And then you hand it to Daddy. You need a plastic. Wooden one, we're good. Oh, scrape it. Sunday this week. Down. We're on 110 and it gets hot really quick. I'm not quite sure I'll do 80 on here.
Nope.
Okay, so don't worry about it. Mm-hmm.
When I come back, I'll just
Okay, while I'm frying up the last 8, Rose will walk you through how to assemble breakfast.
I already did this one.
It's okay, you can do the next one. What is wrong with you? She's got your breakfast. Yeah, right here, Rose. Why do you want sriracha for your breakfast?
Is that one already done?
That's yours, and this one's mine. Walking through it.
Just tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm. Tell them what you're doing.
Then 2 waffles. I'm going to set it on the plate. And I'm going to take whatever yogurt you have. We have Greek yogurt. Spoonful. Put it on the waffle. Done. I'll put mine right here. Yours done. Your waffles are going to be right here, so you can just pop it right here.
Fine.
Got a big blob.
Or I think I might be using this a lot more. It heats up really quick. You gotta move fast. going to cut mine up. What?
Just watch. Oh yeah, can I have it? Can I?
Oh,
Why do I have two?
you took mine?
Oh,
Stole my fork. It's okay, I don't need it.
I didn't even use this one.
It's probably clean. Do you not put it in? Okay.
I'm just waiting for that to play.
Let's turn the camera off. Alright, so we are back in the kitchen. Rose and I. She's going to help me prep some meals. We have, since we have started our homestead and working on raising our chickens. So we just started our first hatch. And now we grow our own crops, vegetables of all sorts. We are going to go through and clean the kitchen and get prepping. I will bring you along and show you what we prep. It's lunch.
So all of this that she's putting in there will go out to the chickens. Everything.
It's okay, let Daddy talk.
There are certain things that we know that we're not supposed to give the chickens. What? You put chicken in the chicken? Oh boy.
It's alright, they've eaten it before. They don't even know because it tastes something else. It's got sauce all over it.
It tastes like chicken.
Oh. Oh, it's got spice all over it. And they can't taste spice.
Right. Not supposed to give them peanut butter either.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
That will be okay.
What are you doing with these onions?
Which onions? Are they any good? If I could still use them, leave them. And maybe I'll saute them up in the,
These are okay.
yeah.
These are okay.
So while she's doing that, I'll just straighten all this up.
Get your knife. Chop them down a little smaller.
I'm going to do our lunches in here. Do the salad part in here and the sauce in here. Because not everybody's going to want it, and I know you will. I got to make sure.
So to explain the lunch, and I'm pretty sure she'll explain it to you, too. One of the dinners that we had, was it dinner? Yeah, it was dinner.
It was dinner.
The dinner that we had this past week. Yeah. No love onions, scallions.
What did you do with your jalapenos?
Which jalapeno?
The ones that you were supposed to throw away. Did you actually throw them away?
I threw them away.
Oh, still. Okay.
Yeah. It was a deconstructed California roll. We like sushi.
So this is a healthier version of
Rose kind of like sushi.
To a point. I mean,
To a point. But me and Linda eat it all the time. And one of the things we always get is California roll. When everybody gets sushi, you know it's cucumbers, avocado,
outside, no.
either crab meat or imitation crab meat, sticky rice, and the nori paper.
Cut them in strips.
But with this, it's deconstructed. We don't use the sticky rice. We use cauliflower rice instead, and just it's deconstructed. It's not actually a sushi, but it's actually somewhat better than sushi. Sorry, but it's my opinion. The nori strips get chopped up into smaller little strips to basically make a seaweed slash little deconstructed sushi. I'm going to go up and edit. Oh, and the wasabi sauce. Yeah. Not everybody likes wasabi. I love it.
I do to a point.
Linda does to a point, especially if we have congested heads. Wasabi helps to open that up.
So I will add a few photos and little clips of him upstairs editing and what we do and how it works. That way you get a gist of what we do, and it's our way of recording our memories and our progress.
And this also helps her out because in a couple of weeks I'll be having knee surgery, and I will
I'm going to do it a little bit different because I am making times 20. I am doing 20 meal prep for lunches. So we are going to quadruple this and make it as much as we can to spread over 20 bowls for the 4 of us for the week. 2 of us leave the house to go to work, and my youngest goes to school, so it's easier for us to meal prep on a Sunday so they can just grab and go, and it's easier for me so I can do more harvesting and more work. So make it right in here, because I did have my daughter bring another one out. We are going to add some water to it, and it says 2 teaspoons of wasabi paste. This is strong, so I will be measuring this out, adding some water. Rose, what are you doing? Oh, okay, never mind. I heard a noise. Get tablespoons like that. Ready. Well, there's a teaspoon. And then a tablespoon. So it's asking for 1 tablespoon per 4 servings. And that's what the recipe will make if you make it once. 4 servings. We are going to 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 16. Do it times 5. So we are going to do 5 tablespoons of water right into here. Now it is saying 2 teaspoons for the wasabi sauce. So that would be 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 10. I had to double check myself. That's a lot. So got your nose. I am going to put what I think is efficient, only because I don't particularly care for it, but this sauce is pretty good. So I guess whatever is in here is what we're going to do. So that's 2.
You said you need 10 of those?
Not going to happen. 3. You see, I'm already running out. So we're not going to make the 10, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So now I'm just going to scrape the rest in. I want to get me a whisk, please. That's it. All gone. Thank God there's no more. But eventually I'll have to get some more. So I'm just going to whisk it all together until it's incorporated. And then that is our sauce. Finish doing this and mixing it. Mix that. And next we are going to go over to the stove. While she whisks and combines the sauce, we are going to whisk it all. Try to get gets all the mayonnaise from all the top. And we are going to take all of the cauliflower and put it in the saucepan on medium heat and combine this, water, and coconut oil. And that will cook, bring to a boil, and then simmer, reduce the heat to low, cook for 5 to 10 minutes until it's tender, and then afterwards you remove from heat and then add the sesame seed oil. Yeah.
You've remembered.
So add a cup of water for the steaming portion of it. Let's do its thing. I'm going to cover it.
Is it hot?
I'm hoping it works because this burner likes to give me issues. Sometimes it heats up and sometimes it does not. So now, while that's going, we are going to come back over and I am going to show Rose what I want her to do with these cucumbers and pray that she doesn't cut herself again. Yeah, Rose, I don't need to see it. So, okay. Yeah, you wear scissors. And that's scissors.
Oh, nice.
So you are going to cut the little end off. Little end off. Cut it in half. And then you're going to make little sticks out of it. So you want them kind of small. And then some of the, I guess they're fine. Cut them in half. Some of them you can also do this. You really want them this size. So you can go through, cut them if they're not around that size. Then just toss them in there. They're not going to be cooked, they're just going to be thrown in. That's how they're supposed to be.
Okay.
I'll finish this. Please be careful.
I know.
That's it.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now instead of regular crab meat, this is going to have to last through the entire week. I am going to take imitation crab to make our little topping for essentially a crab cake, but different because it's going to be cold. You're not going to heat this. You're not going to need a microwave or any sort. You can eat this regular cold. So to make the crab topping, we are going to mix the crab meat, mayonnaise, and sriracha. I did pretty good. I honestly was not sure if I'd have enough. It is 8 ounces for one recipe. And these are 8 ounces. The chunks in there, and I will show you, are pretty big, as you know, imitation crab meat. So what we are going to do is put them in a blender here, or in my chopper, and we are going to make them a little bit smaller, just so it works. So they can come out in chunks, which is fine. But for this recipe, I'm going to shred them a little bit. Just chop, pulse, not do anything big. And then I'm going to put them in here and put off to the side. I had to switch the cauliflower to the burner. Here, my husband just got this for me yesterday. So it's working very well. A lot better than the burner, which is fine. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It's old. It's going to get loud, so I will mute this part. So now I have all of that done. We are going to add 10 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And I knew I shouldn't have threw it, and I did. Yes, I did an extra one. Because we like creamy crab cakes, so why not? Okay, so that is that. And the sriracha is 2 teaspoons. So that would be a total of 10. But I'm not sure if that would make it way too spicy. So we're going to half that. I'm going to leave that how it is. I don't want to overpower it. I'm okay with spice to a point. The kids are not. So now we're just going to whisk it up. And then I do not have the avocado because I didn't have any good. So all we have to do is take the sheets that you would wrap the California roll in and make noodles out of them, pretty much. Cut them in thin sheet strips. So So when the cauliflower rice is done, we are going to drizzle in some sesame seed oil, and then we're just going to let it sit and cool. Alright, so we will mix it in, and then it will sit and cool completely until we are ready to bowl it up. I'm going to mix the crab cake, and when we are ready to bowl everything up, I will be back. While Rose finds scissors so I can cut these up. I've tried them with knives before. It just tears it. It doesn't do anything. We are going to assemble. Let's do 5 at a time, because it makes my life easier. We are going to take a half cup of rice and put it down at the bottom first. Oh yeah, that's going to be more than enough. Some will have more than others, some less, just fine. Oh, excuse me. And then we're going to take the little scooper I have and scoop it. Do 3, maybe 2. I think 2 would do it. Yep. And Rose is going to take 3 or 4 of those and just stick them right in there. Where's the scissors? Okay.
Okay.
And then, let me get over here. They're in the way. Let me take a sheet of this. No. And they come out like that. And then it's supposed to be very thin. I'm going to do 2 or 3 of these in each, only because they're going to be cut in half. And then I will take them and cut them sometimes in 2, sometimes in 3s, just depends. And they just go right on top because you're doing pretty much a deconstructed sushi roll, California roll. And they are pretty good. Okay. So it will look pretty much something like this. And then we are going to top it with sesame seeds and then put our wasabi sauce in the little container on the side. And that is lunch. I have 10 more to do. 15 more to do. Let me get... handy dandy spoon. Doesn't have to be much. There's quite a bit in here, so I'll definitely have some left over, which hubby will be happy about, because he loves this stuff. Again, don't need much. And then this is what it looks like when it is finished. Very beautiful. Colorful. It works very well. And carbs are low, starch is low. You're doing good.